Hello YouTube, Sacre Bleu. Look what's arrived today. I've waited for a fucking age for this. US import. It was a movie I'd seen in the summer of last year, late summer of last year, I think it was. And like everyone else, was put off by the promotional posters for it. The artwork in particular, the style of the artwork period, amongst many I've heard here on YouTube and elsewhere, was put off, as I say, simply by the way the movie was promoted. Now here we go, it's that movie there. I haven't even seen the trailer for it. Yeah, it keeps coming up online and in my mind as a movie I still yet need to watch and want to watch. It still keeps popping up in my mind. There's that movie from 2014, 2015, early 2015, which I've still yet to see, and it's The Guest. Hello, The Guest. Right, the first thing I will say about The Guest is, if Arnie was stabbed in the leg with a knife, would he have limped? I won't say any more specific. I won't be any more specific about that comment, because it might be classed as spoiler then, a spoiler territory. All I'll say is that's as specific as I'll get. That comment, all right. Would Arnie have limped if he'd have got stabbed in the leg? Yeah, I think other than that, not a problem with this movie. I thought, yeah, it did have restraints regarding its budget, and they were quite obvious in parts, quite off-putting as well, to the point of where it took me out of the movie, and I thought quite a shame really, because overall it is quite believable, so to speak. I did find myself 3/4 of the way into the movie, really losing myself in it. I was in my living room and I just felt like I was in a cinema watching it. I was completely taken away with it. I really enjoyed it. As I say, it was in the last section of the movie where its budget restraints showed, and as I say, it was a shame that, but it didn't ruin it though. But it didn't ruin it. It didn't ruin it for me. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo, digital combo pack, as you can see, as you've seen there, me opening it. Just little comments on the movie here, on this specific pack. The Blu-ray is all region 3, however you want to call it. The DVD is specifically region 1. It has the one logo there. It has the actual code 1 printed on it. NTSC region 1 has it there, specifically region 1. It doesn't say on the Blu-ray, but I've tried it in both my players, my non-region 3 and my region 3 player, and both variables in the region 3 player, in both of its variables, and I can say to you it is all region or region 3, however you want to class it. I suppose the digital high-def code is only valid if you're a US citizen, so I won't even go there with that. I might well give it away as a giveaway for the channel sometime. I might well give that away, use that as a giveaway. We'll see how that goes. Well, yeah, the movie, I enjoyed it. I did overall. Regarding taking into account its budgetary restraints, I enjoyed it. Having said and done, the only critique really, the only critique, even even with taking its budgetary restraints into consideration, the only critique I will say about it is I feel that group, the posse of people led by the dude there, depicted there. See above my finger there, in the picture there, depicted. I think the posse of people, see, I'm limited to what I can say because I don't want to go into spoil the territory. That the posse and said organisation depicted there above my finger, I feel were underdeveloped. Their characters and their characters period were a little bit underdeveloped, a little bit underdeveloped for my liking. And again, I will limit myself as to my opinion there because I don't want to go into spoiler territory. I got this really cheap. It was imported. I got it on the UK Amazon site, but it was listed as a US import. I got it really cheap, and I think it's because the guys selling it, the manufacturers, expressed that the DVD was a Region 1 coded disc, so I feel that's why we got it on the UK Amazon site really cheap. It was cheaper than buying it used, or it's equally inexpensive as buying it used, Region 2, Region B, as a Region B on the Amazon UK site. It really was. It was as inexpensive. And that was for the single Blu-ray as well, Region B Blu-ray. You got both discs for as inexpensively as the Region B issue, single disc Blu-ray issue. It was that inexpensive to purchase on the Amazon UK site. It does pay to have an all-region player. It does. It really does pay to have an all-region player. It really does pay. Okay, there's the guests. British packs. British packs. British packs. Go on. Let's give it those British. Let's give it one for those British packs. There you go. It's Melpack. They call it a metal something else. A metal something. It is called, they are called Movies Blu-ray, and they're based in the Netherlands. I've seen the movie, but not in Blu-ray, and it was only just under £10. That includes its postage from the Netherlands. It's got the limited edition banner there at the top. There you go. Yeah, getting that there. Nightmare to do with this upside down. There's the pack there. I've only seen one other, still in its cellophane. I've only seen one other online, and that's a basic unwrapping of one together, and I thought, right, buy that. Now here's the second item. I don't know what this is, but I'm grabbing all these things now post Halloween, whilst everything generally online is dead cheap, even in good condition, at worst in good condition, even things brand new, everything's going really cheap at the moment. just prior to Christmas. Hey, I've just seen it's fine. These are all pre-Christmas treats for me. Pre-Christmas treats. I'd never be able to afford to buy them if it wasn't the run up to Christmas. I would never be able to afford to buy all these I'm showing you now in this pre-Christmas update. Voila! It even comes with its slip cover. I thought, being a month after its general release, I thought I wouldn't get the slip. With waiting for it to come down in price in the pre-Christmas sales, I simply thought I would not get the slip. Okay, I will start from the beginning. Flyboys. I've had the DVD, the UK Region 2, for a long time. Not too disappointed with its encode. Not too disappointed with its what's the word? Not too disappointed with the quality of it. There you go. Just had to chase the cat outside. All right, bear with me. Transfer. That's the word. Transfer. Not too disappointed with the transfer, but I just wanted it on Blu-ray because I thought it would look so much better. Because it has a lovely colour palette. The movie has a lovely colour palette generally, right? DVD and the Blu-ray I found they share different special features. It's the first time I've ever had that, where I bought the Blu-ray equivalent on an upgrade situation and had that. I don't have a massive collection, Blu-ray collection, disc collection. Maybe that occurrence is more frequent. I don't know. Let me know. I'd like to know. But they do share their special features. I would be curious about that. How that works out there in collectible land. Let me know. I'm very curious because both the features you get on the DVD and the features you get on the Blu-ray, they're both just as good on each format. I would say buy the DVD for its special features, and I would say the same about the Blu-ray. Anyway, I saw this online. The metal pack come up online, really cheap as chips. As I said, it was just under £10, and that included its delivery from Holland to my doorstep, being handed to my door by the mailman. Just under £10. They are limited edition. These metal packs from Holland, this Dutch company, they are all of limited edition. As you can see on the banner on the top there, the limited edition banner. Curious because I found this on ebay.uk years ago, and I've shown this to you before on the channel, and as you can instantly see, it shares the similar banner on the top, can't you? You can see the strip there, and I was always curious to this origin. On watching this disc, I knew it was a Dutch origin. I was always curious about it because I've never seen this. I've never seen this like anywhere online before. I've never seen this banner before on any other metal pack out there. In all my experience online, I've never seen the like until I came across this website, Dutch websites. They're called, let me find them. They're called, I've saved them here on my saves there. They're called moviesbluray.nl. NL meaning Netherlands. Moviesbluray.nl Netherlands. I put the link below. At the moment they're selling off the metal packs really cheap. This being one of them. And I thought to myself, sod it, I'll bite the bullet now and I'll make a purchase. Here we go. Just under £10 to the door. Brand new, as you can see there, from the producers of Independence Day and the Patriots. I say that because the commentary track on this disc, which is only found on the DVD, by the way, the commentary track, the guys go into it, and also there are featurettes which are on the Blu-ray as well. They interviewed the producers, and they talk about the amount of CG work gone into the movie, and they were saying actually that there is actually more CG work in this movie Flyboys than there was in Independence Day, or should I say there is in Independence Day. They were saying, they were laughing and joking about that. There are a few good, worthy special features shared over the two discs for the movie Flyboys. If you're interested in the movie, if you like the movie, you dig the movie, and you've got a nice big display, a lush display to watch it on, then it is a movie I can recommend on Blu-ray. It isn't the best of transfers, by the way. I must say that the blacks are a bit washed out. The blacks are a bit washed out on it, but it ain't certainly the worst either. If you're considering an upgrade for the movie Blu-ray, for the movie Flyboys, if you're considering an upgrade, just go to this website and get this nice metal packs they're called, for Flyboys, for the movie, rather than just simply get the standard download. That's what I would advise. Yeah, that's what I would say. That's what I would recommend. That's what I would say. My advice to you: go for it. Okay, next one, Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yeah, I was made up. I got the slip, wasn't I? I was chuffed to bits about that. I've become chuffed to bits. I was shocked and surprised when I actually opened it. I under exclaim myself. I am mega made up to have the slip cover for this when this arrived. I'm mega made up to have it. Really am mega made up. They just look so much better on your shelf. The movie buzzing. The transfer's gorgeous. Special features. They could do with having more special features with this movie. They could do with, to be honest with you. As I say, I got this in the pre-Christmas sales. This particular movie, I think the Flyboys, the Alpaca Balls on Movies Blu-ray.nl. I think that's a general sale they're having anyway. I can say this: the transfer. I can at least say the transfer for this movie is gorgeous. It's top notch. The audio again is great. It's for modern Blu-ray transfer stuff, both audio and video. I must add that it's got Dolby Atmos. It's one of the first Blu-rays to have the Dolby Atmos encode on it. Okay, it's a modern movie, but I wouldn't say worthy of Dolby Atmos. It's not the most atmospheric of movies, if you will. It does make use of the surrounds, but my opinion in regards to surround sound is that it's all gimmick anyway, simply for the sake of buck. But that's for another story, that's for another day. The Man from U.N.C.L.E., well impressed with it, made up with it. It's simply lovely just to throw on and just have on in the background. I've found this movie alone, whether or not you sit down and watch it. I love the movie. I found I was holding my stomach in pleats of laughter watching this. I think it did let itself down slightly at the beginning. The comedic scene where Armie Hammer's character and the young girl in it are in the amphitheatre right at the beginning, and Armie Hammer's character is being tested to see if he will fight or not. I think that scene was rushed. I think they were making trying to make too much comedy out of that particular scene where they were, I say the two characters were in the amphitheatre where he was being tried and tested. I think that, apart from that, the movie, I think it stands out great for its drama and its comedy. I think it has a great mix of both. That's The Man from Uncle. Okay, back in a bit. Shuffle the edges. And as I said, I think there are two items. At least there are two items rather than the one in here. But as to what I don't know. And it is a TV box set as well. But they normally come with. They're normally thicker. In fact, they're not normally thicker. Is this new? No, I know I didn't buy this new. These normally come with a slipcase. Hang on, I'll just show you. Back again. Even the narrowest seasons of Supernatural, here I've got season 4, come with a slip cover. Even the narrowest do. The thickest ones always do. The ones which come in the thicker issues, whether it be the digipack or the thicker versions of the plastic cases, they always come with a slip cover, slip case. You expect that. The seller has thought he or she could get away with not providing one for this because it being the slimmer version. But little does he or she know that I do have previous seasons where they've issued them in slimmer versions and they have come with a slipcase, slip cover. The fucking ass. Whoever sold me this. It's the first season I've had arrive without a slip cover or slip casing of some kind. First season, whether it be from the US or the UK or region 1 or region 2, it's the first season I've had so far without a slip case or cover. I'm a bit pissed off with that. And this, I was hoping to get a slip cover with this. I was hoping at least to go a slip cover with this. I was gutted I didn't get one with the guest. And now for Supernatural Season 8 and Friday the 13th Extended Blue, right? Okay, like Supernatural Season 8. What I will say about the season, I've quickly gone over it before now. I'm beginning to watch it proper. I will say, unfortunately, Season 8, I have noticed it is the first season where it looks like it's had budgetary restraints put on it. It's had some kind of cut in budget, or as I say, budgetary restraints to it. It just doesn't look as lavish as all the previous seasons overall. It just looks like it simply hasn't been made to the same standard. Like, if you go into a shop and purchase a chocolate bar you used to eat when you were a kid, and it just doesn't taste the same, it just doesn't feel the same in your mouth. That's what I was thinking of when I was watching this, when I was going over it for my little review sort of thing. Thoughts now for you on YouTube. I was just thinking that. It's what came to mind. I'll say that when I do my thoughts. It's just that analogy I thought of. It's simply it does watch the same. It is still satisfying, but it doesn't feel the same for some reason. I don't know why. I think it doesn't watch as lavish. It doesn't look as lavish, and I don't know whether it's down to the sets or the quality of the acting or the way it's been filmed. I don't know, or the quality of the screenwriting. I don't know. You may notice that if you're purchasing the seasons, one by one, and catching up with the series Supernatural that way. If you're catching up with the series Supernatural that way, you may notice it if you're watching season after season after season. The episodes 5 to 8, the lads are wearing loads of artificial tan makeup to make them look tanned, and it just looks stupid. I found when come disc 3 and onto disc 4, the lads are wearing less of it, as if the viewers have complained that the lads are wearing too much makeup, artificial tan makeup, you know, when it's being broadcast originally, and they've quickly toned it down. I just thought it had that little comedic element. Yeah, disc 3, it's just outrageous. Come the episode 6 onwards, it's just outrageous. It's actually unwatchable. The lads are walking around like a pair of oranges in suits. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I actually, to the point where I took the discs out of one machine and put the discs in another machine just to see if it was my particular DVD player. It's actually laughable. If it wasn't actually off-putting, I'd laugh about it. I just thought it was ridiculous. Still enjoyable if you're a fan of the series. It's still enjoyable. It certainly is still an enjoyable watch. You can get these all now for a few quid. The Blu-ray of Friday the 13th. I had the extended cut on DVD. I was saying earlier, I think when I was opening the Blu-ray, I was saying that the disc, the DVD, legitimate as it be, wasn't playing so well on my DVD players and my Blu-ray players in my home. For some strange reason, it wasn't. The bit rate on it is just great, and it is a proper DVD. No problem with the way it looks, but it simply just wasn't playing too well. It's Region 2. Whether or not you're having that problem on your disc, I don't know. But Region 2, the disc, just not too good. Had the same problem with the White Men Can't Jump on that. The Region 2 White Men Can't Jump disc, that wasn't playing too hot. The audio was off on that. But anyway, that's another story. Friday the 13th, Blu-ray extended cut. Compared to the DVD, it is certainly a nice upgrade. Watch is lovely. Looks lovely on a big screen. The movie, if you're a Padalecki fan, you'll love it. He's just pouting all the way through. All the way through the movie, he's just pouting all the way through. Just if you're a Jared Padalecki fan, you'll love that movie, Friday the 13th. You'll love the movie. It watches great. I can't really be a critique on the franchise. I cannot simply be. I'm not worthy. The movie itself watches great. Well worth an upgrade. I can't really say any more than that. If you're a fan of Jared Padalecki, you'll love it even more. It's just got him pouting all over it from A to Z. Okay, on to the next. And here's the final item I ordered just before Christmas. It was date 12th of November I ordered it. So get your head around that. I received it 3 days ago, and it's now the 5th or the 6th of January 2016. I ordered it 12th of November. Don't ask me how, why, which, where, what. But I've been waiting on this before I could do this video. Here we go. Can you see it? The OST to this movie. It's one of them hours just messing around on the internet, bored shitless in the wee hours of the morning, as you do, sodding around online. And I just saw this for a penny, used, but as I say, it was from an overseas seller. So I can't even remember what website I bought it on. I presume it's just one of the most popular ones. And I knew I wasn't going to get it anytime soon. But there you have the booklet. The booklet feels genuine. It does actually feel like a genuine item. I was saying earlier in a previous video in regards to a rock set DVD first issue I had bought, and I was saying there in regards to bootleg CDs, it looks and it feels. I was saying where in respect to the fact that you can almost feel and indeed by the instant look of them when you get hold of them, whether or not they're original or bootleg. You know, CDR copies, which the internet is full of, isn't it? Flooded. The market is flooded, isn't it, with DVDRs and CDRs being palmed off as originals, being sold for a penny online. I know Hollywood Records is a legit label. Let's just see. I'll put it in my machine and let's just see how my machine registers it. But to me it looks like a genuine article. Right, I'll be back with my little take on it in a sec. Bear with me. Right, final piece of the jigsaw. We had An American Werewolf in Paris, the soundtrack, or should I say music from the motion picture. I bought it thinking it was the score, rather than includes hits by or music inspired by, or the non-score track, or however they want to call the non-score OST these days, or back then in 1997, I don't know, but they have them separated now, don't they? They generally have them separated, don't they? Movies have released two OSTs, two different types of OSTs, don't they? They release the music as in the tunes, and then they release the score also alongside each other, don't they? I have just said then that I bought this thinking it was the score to the movie. Well, I did. I ordered it on the 11th of December, not the 12th of November. I was reading the date on the front of the envelope. You Yanks put the date the wrong way round, don't you? So it's still nearly a month I've had to wait for it. To be disappointed, sadly, to the extent of I got to track 4, a band called Cake, and they've covered Barry White's Never Gonna Give You Up, and I just thought I certainly have to give you up here. I've just come through now, track following that tune, and I thought I'd just do my little ditty now. I've had enough of this. Done in the style of American, Canadian, underground, grunge, late 90s, underground, independent grunge, youth grunge, American, Canadian. I've just been back through to the living room and I've heard an English twang in one of the accents, so I can't blame you Americans completely for this abomination. It's terrible. Whether or not I was aware in the late 90s what I was going to see at the cinema, I don't know. Put in context, this is the year Cameron's Titanic was in the cinemas. Okay, American Werewolf in Paris. The tunes from the motion picture OST. Alright, rather than the score. That's what it looks like. This is not the score version, as you've seen when I opened it. Okay, you've seen the details already when I opened it. Sadly disappointedly let down by that. I shall be getting rid of that ASAP. Sadly I've come to the end of my post-Halloween pre-Christmas pickups. Stroke treats, aka treats, pour moi. Until the next time, I will just lovingly leave you by just making a few notes here regarding the movies I've already mentioned. We had the Flyboys disc, Flyboys metal pack, Dutch metal pack, the Blu-ray disc. It is at least region B. Sorry, the Blu-ray disc is at least region B. I never checked to see if it qualified for any other region, but it's at least region B. Friday the 13th, I don't think I mentioned the region for this Blu-ray, the extended cut. Again, it's at least region B, at least. And finally, I think I forgot to mention Man from Uncle, the DVD which accompanies in the Blu-ray DVD combo. The US edition is region 1 locked. I do remember saying that the Blu-ray is all regions. I think I remember saying, but anyway, if it didn't, the Blu-ray is all region. Yeah, the DVD is region 1 locked. Okay, so until the next pickup, it'll probably be starting new on the channel, this being the first one. Probably do the next one now, perhaps mid-spring, late spring, mid-late spring. So until then, over and out, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Later.